Ooh. 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 What if we zoom in? Enter limbo. I don't remember where I'm at in this game. This is the problem. Tortured Souls chat. This game so far is just really good. Wait. But it is hard for me to remember where I'm going. How do I know it was my last one? No, you can't get points. No. Okay, so you will no longer be able to get horse stat points from like buying them. That will no longer be a thing. It'll be races. You'll have to do races at first. You'll have to mate and create better horses. And then I might have some mini games that'll pop up, hopefully in the future. No, so I'm taking away pay to win, and instead replacing it that you can get horse points. All of your horse points are now basically will open loot boxes, and you'll open a new horse, and that horse will have a random rarity skin attached to it, right? So my hope is that, you know, people want to collect random skins, and then you pick which horse you want to, you'll pick which horse you want to race at any given time. You can change them and do different horses in different races, blah, blah, blah. And then you'll have less races. Like each horse will only like race for like 10 to 15 races maybe, where they start to break down. And then you are, yeah. It's just a different P and play to win. Yeah, it's play to win now. I'm trying to make play to win, and then more like pay to maybe like get like the perfect stats, you know, if you want to roll for the perfect stats or whatever, you know, but it's definitely more play to win. You'll be able to get a box every day just for showing up and chatting, and then I'll let you spend channel points to get more boxes. And the hope is that you'll have like hundreds and hundreds of horses, and, you know, or not hundreds of horses. You'll have like, you know, you'll roll boxes, and then you can turn those horses in for new boxes, blah, 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 until you find the boxes you want, and then you keep those, and then you breed those, and blah, blah, blah. Yes. And that's more of what I'm doing. Yeah. And you'll get stat points at the end of every race, yeah. The horses will have, I have 60 hidden traits, and each horse will have 2 dominant traits and 2 recessive traits to start, and then like those traits will get like passed down. So after like many times of like breeding a horse, you can do things. But then I'm also going to like later on add, like, you can spend channel points to like do things like extend your horse's career, but he can't mate then. Or wait, can I go through this? Or steroids for this race, but it takes away 1 race off their career. Like, we're gonna do stuff like that. Yeah. I know. I've been excited about it. Higher stat chances for watch streaks. I almost just died. Wait. Does it just keep going? It keeps going till it hits a wall. Okay. Okay. This is cool. Yeah, maybe some sabotages like UFO 50. Maybe we could do some stuff like that. Once I get like once I get the core basics of the you guys being able to pick your horses, I'll feel pretty good about adding just like a lot of dumb shit. What am I supposed to do here? I can't. Anyway, enough of me talking about a dumb game. It is getting developed is the important part, chat. Okay. I can throw up, but I can't drop. Oh, wow, you were right. That's exactly what it is. It's preserving my momentum. Okay, I got it. Okay. Then what do we want to do there? What up, Derek? Derek, have you ever watched Good Place? I think I want to do the same thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think I just wanted to do the same thing. Sorry, I sit in silence sometimes, just contemplate what I need to do. You know? I don't know about you all. I think that's my favorite part about Kaizo games, just like the puzzle inside of them. Yeah, the absolute puzzle inside of them. Damn it. Oh. Dude, RZ really loves the double jump off the big bullet bills. It's in every level. I kind of love it. What's with the flame up arrow? That's a save point. They're like Dark Souls fires. They're called bonsai bills. Listen, they're just big bullet bills, okay? They are just big bullet bills. What up, Waffle? Waffle, you don't happen to snowboard or ski, do you? Ah! Damn it. You wish you went skiing more? I mean, you live in the best country for it. It's funny because whenever anybody talks about going to Japan, they always talk like Tokyo or the cities and everything. And I'm like, I want to go to the Northern Island and snowboard, guys. I think I want to be spin jumping off that. I think that's a spin jump. Yeah. I want to go to Keto. Then what's the shelf? Oh, I guess if I throw the shell, I'll stop spin jumping. I know, that's what I've been trying to do, is convince them I need to go snowboarding in Japan. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I need to throw it right. Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay, this, you know what? This level's fucking awesome. I just want to say that you tried your butt yesterday and then your wife said she loved you and you got laid. I'm glad everything worked out for your clean butt. Ah. I know, I want to do it. Chat, I've heard rumors of Ironman verse coming back. I wanted to fall, then throw up, then bounce off the bat, then jump on that next platform. All right, I feel good. Velagas, thank you for 25 months. So what are we thinking about the big Sony announcement about them killing discs? I'm a little... Okay, do you guys remember when the Xbox One came out? And Sony did that big E3 thing where they... Iron Mob verse. I heard Iron Mob. I heard Iron Mob might be coming out too. I've heard whispers of Iron Mob. So Sony announced it was the PS4 versus the Xbox One era, right? And Sony announced the PlayStation 4, and then they made a big deal about them still having discs. And now they are the first ones to kill the disc. And I think I guess I get it. Like, to a certain degree. I just need to spin jump. I guess I get it to a certain degree. Oh, I know it was 13 years ago, but I mean, you can't help but feel like a little irony there, right? Like, they're the one who, they made a big deal about it.
Viva Mexico, Mis Hermanos, and HERMANAS.
Oh, the Mexico game was lit.
Miraculous for World Cup soccer ball yesterday was not miraculous for physical disco.
The Mexico game was like, you know what was weird is how excited I was getting watching the Mexico game. I was like, that's our neighbors, man. Cool level. Cool level. They're so good. Mexico's so good. Items do not travel with you when you teleport. Okay. Aren't we already downloading the content anyway? I mean, that's a pretty big argument. You know, like most of it's not even on there, but I think sometimes we convenience ourselves into inconvenience as like a species and consumers. You know, like I'm part of the problem. I don't buy physical games anymore. I will pretty much download everything all the time. I don't like think it's better though. Like I don't think that's better than not having. Ooh, cool. Okay, this level's cool. I don't think that's better than physical media. It's just convenient for me, you know? The convenience of digital, but it does come with, I mean, like with everything else, like any good, like it all comes yin and yang, you know? Any good does come with some bad somewhere, right? Do I just want to fall there? The one thing I'd say is that just the way that consoles are now, I think we're in a much different spot for like losing all our games from previous years. Like I feel like companies kind of realize they have to be more like Steam, I hope. Where it's got to work forever. But even Steam, like games go off Steam all the time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would say I remember being real butthurt when I lost all my virtual console stuff. Damn, you gotta go fast. Oh, well, like Sony deleted a bunch of movies recently too, didn't they? That people owned? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's like I would say this. I don't think it's good that Sony is doing that. But I also don't think I don't know if there's anything we can do about it. Because for the most part, I want to buy my games digitally anyway, you know what I mean? I think the thing that bothers me more is that there's not good emulation for the last, like, 3 generations of consoles, right? There's not, like, good... And then, like, you know, emulating, like, an online game or something like that, that's, I think, things that are more concerning to me. Because there's tons of games that just like will never be able to be re-released or redone anyway, so if they're gone, they're gone. I like the Stop Killing Games. I don't think you should have to support an online game forever, but I do think you should have to give people a way to play your online game themselves if they so choose, you know what I mean? Yeah. I want to play the 60 FPS Bloodborne, but I've heard it's still like kind of janky. Yeah, I didn't say it was. I literally just said I literally just made a statement. The Minecraft private servers being illegal. Could you imagine if Minecraft tried to shut down private servers? How quickly that game would just like disappear. Epic would be like, I can make Lego game. Games are dying quick. I mean, game dev's really expensive. Talented people are really expensive in game dev. And there's more, I think there's more games than there just ever has been before being released. So, no matter what, I don't know, it's like how there's more Twitch viewers, you know, more Twitch streamers now. It's harder for me to get viewers. I don't know, you know what I mean? Came out a couple weeks ago. You see Barb's playing this? He's probably just copying me, okay? Yeah, he probably was like, who's so cool and sexy? I'm gonna copy that. I am a trendsetter. First streamer ever. Ah! Come on, man. Yeah, I'm the soldier boy of speedrunning. Wait. Okay. I don't like how this is lining up, to be honest with you. Do you not like the 5-second music loop? Is that your tism? Like, is that really, like, you hate those music loops? Oh no, you do like it. Oh, no sarcasm. I didn't know. Yeah, I think that's the other big problem right now that we have in video games is just like everything is, it's more expensive to make the video games than it ever has been. And just like hardware is going to be more expensive than it ever has been. Like, you know how wild it is that we're getting, like, never in my life did I ever think I would see a 5-year-old console go up in price, right? Like, like, in what world would you ever think that would ever happen? Why would that ever fucking happen, right? But I also didn't think I would live in a town that was going to lose power. Like, I just didn't realize that was the thing that could happen in 2026. And both are related. And it's related to our horse game. Don't worry, I used up plenty. I used up plenty last night. No, honestly, I'm not super concerned about it. Is it dark in my room? The lighting was so good, now it's so bad. Maybe, hold on, wait. You know what, let's just go. Let's go back to this. Let's just go back here. Go back here. Oh, that lighting's so much better. You can see Coco walking around. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah. The left side is dark. I don't know how to get like every camera to have like good lighting. You didn't think horse girls would be a thing either? Everybody loves the horse girls. Damn it. Yeah, gaming's in a tough spot, and I also have a big concern that I've said this out loud. I'm worried that GTA 6 might kill not indie gaming, not like Nintendo gaming, but like a lot of AAA games that aren't, you know, already massive franchises. Yes. You played this hack and it kicked your arse? I like this hack a lot. It's got 63 exits. So there's gonna be a couple I don't like. You ran into me at Forbidden Door the other day? My speedrunner. Dude, you should have told me you were subbed to me in way back in the day. For one single month.
2 hours to get 6-7 hours.
My guy. It's good to meet a fellow wrestling speedrunner. Combo. Fuck my dickhole. Dude, what a fucking show that was though. God damn, it was so good. I've been honestly on like a high from that wrestling show for like 3 days. Yeah. Dude, just jump on the fucking right. Dude, I took work off on GTA 5. I had such a great day. And then GTA 5 online, I took work off and then it didn't work. That sucked. But it worked the next day. And my boss was really cool. He was like, "Oh, yeah, you can just take the next day off too." I got to go back and watch it because apparently I was on TV a good chunk of the cage match. Oh. The fuck am I doing here, chat? You're going to Dynamite tonight? You'll have a good one. You'll have fun. Yeah. Those might have been the best seats I've ever had at any wrestling show ever. There was nobody next to us, except they kept bringing down like dads with their kids, or dads with their kids kept sneaking in because they saw it was like 2 open seats next to us. So most time I didn't have anyone next to me. I'm front row. I literally had the cage. Like if I had a boner, my boner would have been through the steel cage. That's how close we were. And how big my dick is. I'm sorry. Why didn't I have a boner? Because there was a lot of men bleeding, which is not what gives me boner. Although Maya World did pop a titty. That was pretty cool. Maya World did pop off a titty. I don't know what it wants me to do. Oh, in the wall. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here, chat. I gotta be honest, I have no clue what to do on that one. You missed the titty pop? It didn't go full nipple, but she was wearing a bra where respectfully you get the idea, you know what I mean? No, it was a serious wardrobe malfunction. And then eventually she was just like, fuck it, and just was like, let's do this. Stop hitting the wall. do. I know, you know what else I know? Because there's nobody more pervy than my fucking wife. Like, you've ever met a creepy man? You've never met a creepy man until you've met a comfortable bisexual woman. Because she watched the match and that's all she talked about. Why do I have no sound? Did your sound go away, chat? Oh wait, I see why I have no sound. I got it. The coat match was the one match that I was like, whatever. It would have been really good if New Day came out though. That's not what I do. What do I do here? I just have no concept of what I'm doing on this part. It's like none of it seems to make sense to me. I think I throw that through the wall. I think I throw that through the wall. And then I come up and grab the spring and then do something with the spring, right? Bang Bang Gang was the biggest pop for Jay White coming back, I would say. Of the night, maybe. Whore. Do I throw it on that? Am I trying to like hit it with that? Maybe? Oh wait, I think I know okay, hold on. I know what to do. I'm stupid. Throw it the other way. Just throw it the other way, chat. Yeah, and then I throw that, kick that over, and then I'll bounce off of it. Boom! I got it. Do 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 do. This still just makes me want like a very traditional like Super Metroid style Mario adventure. Yeah. This is like halfway there, but you're still like in levels. Fuck, I hate when I do that. How am I just so chill when I do these? What do you mean? They're like puzzles. It's like getting mad doing a Sudoku. Like, why would you get mad? You know, like that's why you're doing it, because you want it to challenge you and fuck with your brain a little bit. Like, I want to challenge my brain and my fingers and my old man reflexes. Fuck my dick. Throw it back and bounce on it. Just like your mother's. Oh shit. I'd say I play better when I'm talking and worse when I'm not. Yeah, I'd say generally with Mario World, I enter the flow state sometimes. No, throw the fucking thing. Throw the bastard. Old man reflexes. I gotta keep him sharp, you know? Mina bingos? Why? Yeah, I mean, you have to think so hard during bingo. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing next? What do I want to do? What am I setting up for? What are they doing? Bingo, I love bingo. I could be like an exclusive bingo streamer of different bingo games, honestly. I wouldn't even be mad at that. Cool. That was cool. Yeah, I very much enjoy Mina. I'm gonna be sad if I don't get any Mina bingo games in this week, you know? I gotta hit up Andy. I gotta make Light play more. We're gonna raid Light and raid Light with Mina Bingo Rush, please. Okay, I see what you need to do.
Wrong things to poo, you can have an ultimate poo crash out, just like the other time someone
Dude,
mentioned he wasn't.
I was gonna play rematch last night. Dude, I I'm ready for the Zelda Archie to come back. Honestly, I just kind of want to do the 2D one again. It was so much fun. Whee, I fucked up. All right, here we go. No! I jumped too early. I've got it this time, though.
Pooh, thanks for last night. You were wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I could leave you satisfied. Also, I'm stoked you hit me up, you know? This is reminding you of the Mario Luigi level from Jam 3. It kind of has a little bit of that vibe. I loved that Mario and Luigi level from Jam. I would play a whole ROM hack where you're just carrying Luigi's dead fucking carcass around. Oh, come on. I'm not even joking. I would play a whole ROM hack of just that. All right, we need to get this timing down. Fuck. Weekend at Luigi's? It was so good. Whatever this is. We can leave it at that. I'm not trying to be in a public thing. Wait, we haven't rematch clips? Dude, I couldn't even remember if I used a controller or a keyboard in rematch. Come the fuck on. Wait.
Pooh cheating on chat with fat and black and super sexy fat black Patrick Swayze.
I am.
The nerve, Pooh. Also, I kid, by the way, you are an amazing human being.
Don't hate it.
Also,
Test the
Pooh, you
goalie
live
right
on
away.
YouTube.
Test the goalie.
Thinking face.
Oh my god. Wait, rematch was during last subathon? We were playing rematch?
Okay.
I do miss rematch, chat. Yeah. What do I think the next game nobody can beat will be? I'm thinking either E.T. or maybe Holy Diver. There's been a lot of requests for Holy Diver. So I like to give the people what they want.
I want to be crystal clear here. There's enough of Pooh and me to go around. Get your fill, chat.
Adventures of Mighty Max on Sega Genesis. I've been thinking about, yeah, I don't know, E.T., Holy Diver. Holy Diver, though, is not what I thought it was. Like, it's like a fucking shitty 2D platformer, right? Adventures of Batman and Robin on Genesis. Actually, you know what? That one's been pretty requested, and I like that game a lot because that game's also one of the most expensive cartridges out there. And I have a really weird history with it because my orthodontist, when I had braces as a kid, had like 7 copies of it. Like you could lay down and play video games while you're getting your braces done, right? And I always thought that was really interesting once I realized that was like a super expensive cartridge, because I was like, this motherfucker had like, maybe it's expensive because like all the orthodontists in the world bought all the cartridges. Because like, how did this even happen? Legit braces doctor. He had the hottest, I guess, like dental hygienist. Like, I'm not even joking. The lady who would work on my teeth looked like, and keep in mind, this is the 90s. She looked like 90s Pamela Anderson in the 90s, but she had braces.
There is never, and I mean never, enough of poo and fat black Patrick Swayze to go around that even the most sexiest man would question himself and ponder what he do to not be sexy like these fellas.
Anyway, like, I mean, and he's like, we lived in a small town, so he's like the only orthodontist in the town. And so everybody got braces from every kid that had braces got braces from this guy. And all of them were so unbelievably good looking, especially for a tiny town of Bowling Green, Kentucky, right? It's like, it's not the smallest place in the world, but it's not big, you know? Ah, damn it. He owned a monopoly, yes. But then later on, right as I was graduating, not graduating college, but leaving college, I found out that he had a lawsuit from like, I don't know, 20 women that used to work for him. And I was like, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That checks out. That really checks out. Bowling Green has 80,000 people now. When I lived there 20 years ago, it had like 40,000, and then a lot of that's the college. And those people are spread out, my guy. Damn it, why am I keep doing that? Do. Yeah, I thought it had about 50,000 even now. Yay, I made it. Our definition of small town is different. That's kind of how I feel. Is this... Okay. Ability unlocks spirit form. Press R to phase through obstacles and projectiles. The fuck? I just can do this now? Well, that's cool. Wait, haven't I already done this one? I don't want to do that again.
What would you do if you ever met Ryan Gosling? Sexiest man alive, and what would be the first thing you ask or do?
I'd say, what's it like being number 2 to me? And then I'd be like, how's Eva? Tell her I said hello. Technically, I lived in Alvaton, too, which is next to Bowling Green. Yeah, I didn't actually live in Bowling Green. I lived in Alvaton. I lived in LA, Lower Alvaton, okay? How many people is in that town? I just say Bowling Green because it's easier. Tainted Grounds Part 2. No offense. Yeah, tell your wife I said hi. What's up, Ryan Gosling's wife? How's it going, Miss Eva Mendez? Can I do this level? Do they have a lot of bowling alleys in Bowling Green? No, they don't. Okay, well, how do I... oh, wait, I think I got it. No, they have a Corvette museum, though. And the Corvette plant. That's like the whole town runs on the Corvette plant. That's how I ended up there, because I'm a GM kid. It feels misleading. It's not particularly green, either. Jackal the GM. Thank you for that prime. Well, that didn't work. And I can't use that phase ability in here. I can only use the phase ability, like, out here. What do people in small... even in a town of 40,000, there's nothing to do for, like, a kid. I don't think there's much to do for kids at all anymore. In general. Like, when I was growing up... Okay. I don't know. Did y'all have this? Like, we would go to Nashville and go to under 18 clubs and get, like, Pepsi and grind on girls. Was that a thing anywhere near you? Kids just want to stay in these days and watch YouTube and Netflix? Or kids don't have a choice but to stay in these days and watch YouTube and Netflix? Black Hammer. I disagree. I disagree. Do they have other options? What's their other option? Do you give them other options? Yeah, everything costs money. What could a kid go do on their own? Like, dude, I used to be able to go to the movies for $6. I don't think this did what I did. Yeah, I used to hang out at Sonic. Oh, dude, the skating rink? The skating rink was where you'd go. Shaolin Tiger, what are you talking about? Shaolin Tiger, are you okay? Did you what just happened? I have no idea where you just went with that. You used to get dropped off to the water park, no parents? Dude, my kid hasn't even been to a water park yet. You have an arcade in your town? That's kind of lit. We have barcades in my town, but like a kid can't go to them. What am I doing here? I'm not sure what I need to do. Smoke weed behind Barnes and Nobles? I used to work at a laser tag place in high school, and I would smoke weed while people were running laser tag games. I would sneak out the back. What is my goal here? The world is not as safe as it was when we were kids. The world's way safer than we were when we were kids. By every statistic and every measure, every piece of violence is significantly less than it was 20 years ago. Every single crime. by every measure. Yeah, you just have access to way too much information now. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's literally not. In fact, the only thing that's more unsafe is letting your kid sit on TV in the States. Yeah, I mean, Shaolin Tiger, I'm guessing, hear me out. I'm guessing that you watch a lot, like a particular news station, just by this, like, the statement, you know what I mean? And I think a lot of news stations want you to think that everything's in peril and everything's bad all the time. And don't get me wrong, there are some things that are bad. But as far as like crime and violence, by every statistical measure in the United States, in every city across it, it's gone significantly down over the last 30 years. Yeah. And you can also tie crime just really to poverty in general. Yeah. It's not like some crazy mystical thing what causes it. You can't speak for the States, you're in South Africa? Well, that threw me for a loop. I'm pretty sure in South Africa. I mean, this is an across the world statistic, actually. I mean, honestly, like, you know, Chad, we all thought that was going somewhere different than where they just went, didn't it? Am I wrong? Yeah, we're just more hyper aware of things now. That's it. We're just more hyper aware of things. That was an M. Night Shyamalan moment, was it not? Fuck, I don't know what to do. Sorry to throw that on you. I'm just saying nothing's as bad as you think it is. ChatGPT says I'm right. Oh, well, that solves it. Here's the reality of the world, right? The future is not as scary as you think. The past is not as good as you remember. And the present is the only time that's actually good. It's the only time that actually fucks. Like, it's the only really good time. And no matter what, the time you're living in is the best time you'll ever live in, because it's the only time. Interesting take? It's not an interesting take. It's literally, that's a factual thing. Nothing was better. Nothing was better back in the day. You just forgot how shitty things were. Because survivorship bias. Yeah. I don't know what to do here, chat. I'm so confused on this. Can I just drop? I can't drop down here, can I? Can I drop down this one? See, because I see the bar coming down. Oh, just wait on the moving platform. Yeah. Oh yeah, is it really helping you out, Simon? I think you're the weirdest one, Simon. Oh, I got this. That makes more sense than what I was doing. You hate it? What are my thoughts on this hack so far? I've told RZ this, so it doesn't bother me. Because I like RZ. I think this hack, in some areas, I'm like, wow, this looks like it took forever. And then in other areas, I'm like, this feels like a rushed moment. And I think that's almost more disappointing than just like being like consistently one way or another. my dickhole. Yeah. That can be more frustrating sometimes. And I think it's like the same thing I have with like Nintendo games. I'm like, this could be awesome. This could be awesome. What does the bar do? It's poison. Oh shit, I should have done it. I think I got 1.1 right. Yeah, I'm getting poisoned by the spores. They're like think like Elden Ring, like pink mist shit. Damn. Yeah, I think it's just hard because, like, I don't know. Like, who's replaying it? I would say this. There's definitely some levels I would put in my mixtape in this, which I think is all you really want. The fuck, RZ Riders? Like, I didn't play? Motherfuckers playing at the same time as me. Damn it. You can't believe how great SMW hacks are. Honestly, I feel like most people that make SMW hacks at this point could make the same thing, their same vision in their own game faster. Like they could use Godot or Unity and make their own game with all the same shit faster, honestly. It's kind of crazy how, because like I feel like so much of ROM hacking now is like putting like modern ideas into a non-modern thing. You know what I mean? Because we're, as gamers, just like so used to like extra quality of life. And I think like the people that are making ROM hacks, right? They're making a piece of art, and I think a piece of art has a bit more passion behind it. I hate this motherfucker. Yeah. And yeah, I think a lot of ROM hacking has a lot of like, you know, yeah, like you're looking to do something that's never been done before in a game, so you have to create it, you have to write it in assembly, you know, etc., etc. There's also no money. You're never going to get money for it. You can't get any money for it unless you like stream it. And then only if you're, you know, that's only going to be fruitful on your second or third game. You know, have I ever made a ROM hack? I have a half-built SMB3 ROM hack from 8 years ago that I never released. I've made levels in Lunar Magic that I've never released and stuff like that. They're mid at best. I jumped because I didn't want to get poisoned. The Mario hack, you have an audience already. I mean, that's a good point, but like I think the amount of people that download a Kaizo ROM hack, even at its top, is just not a ton. Why didn't I release it? I never finished it, and then it just got put on the back burner, and then it's kind of lost motivation. You fucking dick fuck. Yeah, there's not a lot of Kaizo players out there, I think. Like, even if you look at, like, so what, like, GrandPooBear 2 is probably one of the most downloaded Kaizo ROM hacks. I had it! How would I put this? The people you see streaming this shit, that is everybody. That is pretty much everybody. There's not a lot of people that are doing this that aren't streaming this shit. Jericho. Man, I was at AAW, didn't you? I forgot Jericho wasn't even there. Parliament mentioning Graham. That's not AI. No, that's not AI. That's a real thing. Do I think I would have found and played perchance off stream? I would say this. If I saw a platformer that was clearly carbon copying SMW, I would probably be giving it a chance. Yes. Me personally. Oh, that was a smooth pipe. What was that pipe? Am I wrong? Was that pipe not super smooth? Item unlocked. Nail of the Cross. Midway and Rivers of Time are active. Where was that? I don't remember where that was. Wait, was that the level? That was the level I didn't finish, right? I like LeBron to the Spurs, man. I want LeBron to the Spurs. Motherfucking Dubba Cube. 35% off subs. Get out of here. You calm it down there, Pandemic. My mom hit her second hole-in-one this week, chat. Oh, yay, this level. You did not hit my mom's hole-in-one. Discount means you should give me 7 subs? No, because I'm going to tell you a secret. I don't really care about the money. I care more about the number of subs being high. That's what I care about. Why? Money's just not my... Money's not as motivating factor as number go up. And the only thing I want to buy is a blimp, and we're not close. I'm not a fancy car guy or anything else, you know? Damn it. Spoken like someone with money. Mighty Mouse, it's a lot easier to say that when you're like, you know, you got a house and a car and your kids' futures, you know, at least up till they're 18's pretty good. Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to say that. It is. 100%. Yeah. I'm lucky though that I think I was the proper amount of broke for my 20s. That it just was never going to be my main motivating thing. Damn it. Can't wait for Blimp Day. Did I make money in snowboarding? No. I got out of snowboarding with... I ended snowboarding with... like $400,000 of medical debt. Boom! Worth it. Worth it. Having money's not everything, not having it is. Listen, I don't like to quote that man, but it's a good quote. More subs equals more subs. How do I want... let me rephrase this. Like, sub number goes up. Just... like... The sub number going up, hey, it already means more money, like whatever, you know what I mean? But it makes my ego bigger. And I shouldn't admit that. Like admitting that is, people don't like that, you know? But I'm gonna admit it because like it's the real of it. No, it's swimming on a timer. It's about the sound. See? Oh, that's not what I want to do. Just my ego? Well, when I have a big ego, I perform better in bed, too. I already get a big ego. The problem is my big ego is actually just fake. It's like that big, it's like the thing you do to hide your really soft, insecure ego. Does. Buying subs makes me rock hard. It doesn't not. Okay. I need to step on that. I don't know why I did that. I should have went to the left side. Dedicated to all of those with big ego. Nice and live legal.
Those with big egos. Never faking. We get the dough and live legal.
They just play this and they Benz's Jeep and Geos. I listened to that album the other day. That's called unchecked anxiety, though. When you sit up and worry about past mistakes that nobody else is thinking about. God fucking balls. My favorite video game music? I don't know. That's such a hard question, I feel. Balls, I should have just went. Yeah, maybe Sonic too. I've never been one to like, how do I want to put this? Like, I like video game music, but it's not like something I listen to in my car. Like, I listen to normal music in my car. Oh, I fucking hate this, dude. What the fuck is this fucking shit, dude? I do listen to Curiosity soundtrack a lot. But that's our music. Ah! I am gonna watch the US game later. Ari's too big for me now, man. Now that Ari, like, okay, so we always paid Ari to come on Holiday Special. He never did that out of the goodness of his heart. Anything I did with Ari, it was always paid. Ari's about that money, man. And his price has gone up. I think the US wins tonight. Can I explain the blimp meme? Okay, so there's like there's levels. Just like there's anything, there's levels to money shit, right? So like you can get enough money for like a fancy car. You get enough money for private jets. You get enough money to own a private jet. You get enough money for boats, yachts, right? All these things, okay? But what do you buy when you bought all those useful, fun vehicles? Well, there's only one thing left. Blimp. Blimp money. You've got so much money that you have nothing left to buy but a blimp. Yeah, you've already bought jet skis. You've got a yacht and a sister yacht to take care of your yacht. Because why would you own a blimp other than you just bought everything else? Because they're stupid. They're pointless. They can't travel more than like 20 miles in a circle. You fucker! Ah! You thought I'd buy the company that makes them? I guess you could, but I don't know what company makes them at this point. Yeah, I don't want a submarine. Submarines, when's the last time you've heard of a blimp exploding? It's been decades. These are pissing me off. Hindenburg blew up in the 30s? Well, yeah, but Goodyear blimps are still around. Goodyear owns the vast majority of the blimps, active blimps in the world. Listen, I've done my blimp research too, chat, because like, even just at this point, just going inside a blimp would be cool and funny and content, you know? Oh, I hate this level. This level I hate. Wouldn't a blimp be after you bought your island? Yeah, but I'm not interested in owning an island. Whee! Oh, fuck my butthole. That was almost a pain. We made it. I think you just buy through Goodyear. Yeah, I think that's your choice. A turtle blimp? That would be the fire way to do it. Build it by hand? Do I look like fucking Noah? Yeah. Build my blimp by hand and get 2 of every animal in it? Come on. What happened in England? My wife is staying at her cousin's house, and her husband is from England. Paul, and they won. I wanted them to lose. What's going on? Placenta Smoothie. What a fucking name. I wish I would have read that out loud. Not your go-to smoothie flavor? Okay. Got a new plan for this. Speaking of lions, I'm really bummed about Tyrion Arnold. England's gonna crush Mexico? No. And that was in Spanish, all right? English only, please. Gross milkshake or bust. Come on. Yeah, I'm rooting hard Canada, United States, Mexico. Although if the US doesn't make the round of 16 now, ooh. This is gonna look ugly for us. I don't know why I can't get this. Yeah, we gotta do it. Do. Shh. Do. Ah! Let's go, Canada. Although I want Canada to win. Honestly, I do want Canada to win. Hate this. I have been to Toronto. I've done a speedrun sessions in Toronto. Why are you guys asking questions you can just Google quickly? Because we're in a chat room. It's called making conversation. What do you do that on a date? Do you do that on a date? Why are you even asking me this question? Just look it up on Facebook. Also, I can't Google it right now because I am gaming. This is weird. Until the last time I went on a new date, I assume they were old. And I was like, you can't, and I also thought you can't learn a lot from someone from their Twitter account. Only thing you learn is what they hate. Ah. I loved Forbidden Door. It was great. I don't think Brazil's making the top 8. This Brazil team is not it. I don't know what they do. I don't think that's what happens. Listen. I think anything can happen. I think anything can happen is what I would say. Ah! Do people in the U.S. know who soccer players are? Like, are they famous? I mean, we have a lot more famous people than most countries in general, so... I mean, all fame exists in a certain niche. Does that make sense? In general? Like, Messi is as famous as just about anyone. But is like Pulisic? Probably not. Yeah.
Watching the shootouts have been so stressful and fun.
Oh, come on. Yeah, Nooch, thank you so much. Jigsaw. I mean, how famous? I would say, like, how many people in your country know who, like, LeBron James is? Right? I'm guessing probably a lot, you know? TNA's broke. Yeah. I mean, my kid knows who Messi is, and I have no clue where he definitely learned that at fucking school. Yeah, but I mean, you just named a bunch of American celebrities, you know what I mean? That's like, I guess it just kind of depends on who. Yeah. I guess it's different than like Spain having someone, or like Max Verstappen in the Netherlands, you know? Because we also have Taylor Swift. But you're British? I'd say this, like, is the you know, the 15th player on England's national team, are they famous? Yeah, I guess it's like what are you comparing it to, you know? You know, like, I guess I don't know. Like, is everybody on England's national team ultra famous? How famous is Lando Norris in England? In other places you get famous for being talented? I don't know who you're trying to make a dig on. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who you're trying to make a dig on. I'm sure there's plenty of reality TV famous people in other places too. All F1 drivers are famous in UK? I guess that makes sense. Wait, is Logan Sargent famous in the UK? Was he famous? Damn it! Famous for being terrible? You know what's funny is isn't he teammates with Max in an upcoming race? Is in Le Mans, or what was it? There's one 24-hour race where him and Max are teammates. Various music artists, don't worry about it. Okay, Sparrow, can I say something? I think you confuse your personal tastes with them not having talent. There's people out there that think Gucci Mane has no talent. Motherfuckers released 32 albums. And then I just want to go all the way up and let it drag me over? Is he talking about Taylor Swift? You know what? You just have to be a generational mad hater to be like, she doesn't have talent. She literally writes all her own songs, puts on a fucking 4-hour show. She performs longer. She's at least got more talent than Bruno Mars. Oh, see, Boreal, see, now you're just also wrong. I love Bruno Mars. I had to pay him hundreds of dollars to see Bruno Mars live. I'm just saying you're a hater. I'm saying I could say everybody, like, you saying it's all the same song, though? Like, what do you mean it's all the same song? Yeah, because I mean, that's just blatantly wrong. You're telling me Shake It Off and Blank Space are the same song? It's on the same album. I just gave you two very different songs. Okay, well, first of all, Blank Space is a fucking generational anthem. Oh, thank God I'm done with that. Torch can light up even the darkest pathways. Drake's arguably famous. Drake made... He was on the charts for literally 11 years straight. Like, you can be a hater. Like, okay, chat, let's practice this thing. You can say, oh, I understand the appeal of thing. It's just not for me. Oh, I think 1989 is her best album. I agree. Blank Space is fucking incredible. Blank Space is a great song. Listen, if you hate Blank Space, you just have no heart. You Swifties are impossible to talk to. Boreal, All I'm saying is that she has talent, and you're saying her not having talent. Like, you're wrong here. I want you to know this. I'm not a Swiftie. I'm not saying anything. I just said she clearly has talent, and you're being a hater. It's not impossible to talk to. You're not saying anything. You're saying all her songs sound the same. I just gave you 2 songs that don't sound the same. I'm saying your argument fucking sucks. You know who's worse than all you Swifties? All you whiny ass bitches who don't get that someone just happens to be bigger than the artist you like. Boom. Get wrecked, Boreal. Suck my butthole. Yeah. Anti-Swifties secretly love her the most. I don't even know why they're such a big hater. Like, all right, you don't like pop music. Get over it. Bore all. I actually liked the last album. I thought it ended up being pretty good. I think you need to sit the next few plays out. Are you gonna at least agree that I'm only saying this because you're reacting to it and I have no feeling towards it? It seems like you did have feelings. Yeah. Oh, so you're not even a hater? You're worse? You're just an internet troll. You're Elon. Congrats. That's a low blow. Hey, I'm not the internet troll here. You've hurt you? You hurt yourself, Boreal. You hurt yourself. Horse racing is not dead. Oh, you know what? Okay, I take it back. Horse racing is dead. New horse racing coming soon. Long live horse racing. I never troll chat. Never happened. Sometimes, I mean, not often. What do you mean? I don't do it often. You're alone in that. It must be your other chats that have that. Is this where I want to? Do I want to go this way? I'm so lost in here, I feel like. I did this level, didn't I? Yeah, I did both of those. First time I came in here, I just said the whole chat F you for... That's not true. I've never pimped out my chat to F you. You may have been trolling, but you aimed for the art. I didn't... Listen, hey. I'll just point out facts. Being a hater is better than being the troll. I have not found a place to use phase power. That's what I've been kind of looking for. During my Mario 64 stream? What did you do? Those hurtful words are rooted in truth. Yeah, that's, you guys can see when you hurt me sometimes. It's usually rooted in truth. Yeah, I think honestly the life of most like ultra really popular artists, hear me out. The life cycle of them is they get unreasonably popular. People that didn't know about them and during the come up are like, why are they unreasonably popular now? I don't understand. Then that turns them into unreasonable haters, right? Those people become unreasonable haters. And then that artist will probably go away for a little bit, come back with some banger music they can't deny. The person will grow old. Like the hater will grow old and realize hating isn't that cool, and then become kind of a liker. I call this the Justin Bieber cycle. It's like that time in like 2017 when you're listening to "Is it too late now to say sorry?" You're like, fuck, who sings this? Song's banger. And then you're like, oh shit. Oh fuck. Fuck. When he performs at Coachella and you're coming out, oh, keep checking the chickens. And I'm a speed racing and racing on the record. Sorry, chat. Yeah, it's like growing up. You know what? For me, growing up as a kid, it was like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, right? But now, if you put Backstreet Boys on, I fully white boying out. Wait, what did he say? What did Sparrow say? Oh, you said chat was very quiet compared to other streamers? Well, yeah, that was a twatty thing to say. It was a little bitchy thing to say. It was a little cunty thing to say, all right? And then I just showed you I can make my chat go as fast as I want. Most of chat is out here working on their 9 to 5 so that they can get a 6 speed in order to survive. Oh, cause I need a baller. I'm gonna shop until the baller. Different. What? Exactly. I can say, hey, every lurker from all chats, come out and say hi. I could do that. What if you don't want to say hi? That's how I get you out of lurk. That's how I increase my stats. You're working your 8:30 to your 4:30? I don't know where I want to go right now, chat. See, like, you can only use these things in the overworld. You are my fire. There's not like a map. I wish it had a map, or like you went around the overworld and that, like when you're warping, you actually physically like went, like your overworld guy would go to somewhere. So like I would understand what places are. You got in a bike accident, so you're drinking applesauce through a straw? Motorcycle or bicycle? Or unicycle? Unicycle would be low-key incredible. A trike? Okay, I mean, we can go through there, but I just did that. Like, I just did this thing. I've done this. Electric motorbike? That is the #1 cause of hospital visits in the last year. Overtaken. It's overtaken like so many other, it's like the #1 new rising cause of accidents, and it's like the #1 killer of death of kids now, besides guns. I'm sure it's #1 in Canada and everywhere else, but dude, the kids around my neighborhood, they cruise on those fuckers. Okay. Yeah, they're gnarly. E-bikes. Yeah, e-bikes is what I'm talking about. Specifically e-bikes. People get fucking wrecked. Yeah, I think that's like I have a problem. Like, I do like having an overworld like this. Like, I think it's cute and there's a lot of stuff like I'm into about it, but then like there's the problem of I just like I don't know where to go at all, you know, and I don't know how to get there. Do I need to go back through another level? Things like that. And not necessarily having like a good direction of how to go to where. Yeah, it sucks. I feel for you. No, I don't want to go in here, right? Yeah, I mean, the kids in our neighborhood at least wear helmets, but they're getting wrecked. I just don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't blame you. Can't listen. You can't get mad at a kid for wanting something that's a little bit dangerous. They're kids, so they're invincible. Like, I don't know. You got to remember what it was like when you were that age, right? You felt, you know, you were invincible. Like, you know, you don't know. Like, all of our fear usually comes from some sort of lived experience. B, you don't want to be the only motherfucker around that doesn't have one, right? Like, if all your friends got one, you want one. Yeah, I think it's the other thing too. It's like most motorcycles a very, like, riding motorcycles is a very generational thing, I feel like. So people are getting e-bikes and they think parents think they're the same thing as a bicycle, and they're just not. You didn't have anything fancy like that when you were a kid? Well, your parents were moaning and bitching about fancy stuff that you had. Your parents were like, I didn't have a goddamn Power Wheels growing up. And you know what? No matter what, the kids now are going to look at something that their kids have and be like, oh, I didn't have nothing fancy like that growing up. It's inevitable. Yeah, e-bikes are gnarly. I don't know what to do. Should I be checking like, I don't know what to do at all. Okay, well, that's not helpful. You say that, but all I had was game consoles, which your mom also had growing up. She didn't have the same ones. What do you mean your mom? How old are you? How old's your mom? Does your mom have Atari? I don't think I can phase through the... I mean, either way, I don't think the bullet bills are what I want to phase through. You're 30, your mom had Atari? Oh. Hey, Xenon, do you know one thing your mom didn't grow up with? The entire breadth of all the information at the world on her phone or computer. You can't think of one thing your mom didn't grow up with that you did? Also, comparing Atari to PlayStation 3 is fucking pretty disingenuous. Yeah. I don't know where to go, chat. I'm so lost. Yeah, I am so lost. Do I go back to like the do I go in here maybe? That's a fair point. Yeah, I my point is that you just did that thing. I'm sure your mom at some point was like, I couldn't just look it up on a computer. And growing up without everybody having cameras was actually the tits. Like, I don't think my son will ever experience a true house party unless it's with my 40-year-old friends throwing one. RZ, can you give me a hint? Like, where I need to go? Look at the mist. He's got hair, yeah. No hints? I feel like I've been everywhere, though, to go. I feel like I've been literally everywhere that I can go. Like, that's just gonna take me over there. I know where this one takes me, you know what I mean? I don't need to go. I can just warp there. Knowing that your stuff wouldn't be on... Well, I mean, putting stuff on the internet didn't really exist. And when I did put stuff on the internet, it would be on a Facebook. It would be on a Facebook private thing with private pictures that all my friends were tagged in and they could untag themselves. Were those not platforms hiding in the mist? Where? You know, wonder if I know what Bebo is? There was an old company named Bebo that sold to Twitch for like $10 million when it was worth no money at all. I don't think you're talking about that one, though. It was like Facebook, but it was trash, so like Facebook. Bring back your Zanga farm? Oh, here we go. What? No, I don't know what it is. I never had MySpace either. I've done that level. I've done that level. I've done that level. Haven't I? I've done this level. Did I have a vampire diary? Why is everything frozen here? Oh, yeah. But we did this level, didn't we? I thought we did this. Now I can't remember if we did this or not. I'm pretty sure we did this level. Actually, yeah, I do remember doing this. Yeah, I remember doing this. Why can Luigi turn into a boo? I'm not really sure yet. I thought it was to go through that right there, but it's not. There's clearly a wall jump here at some point. Am I blind? I'm blind? Am I? I don't know if I'm blind. I feel like I'm just looking around. Yeah, I'm just like, I feel like I'm just not blind, but just lost. All right, let me go pee. Let me go pee real quick. Lost in a Souls game? I don't have anywhere to go. I just don't have anywhere to go. Like, you know? Oh. I don't know what to do, chat. Sorry. I just got a confirmation on something exciting. I just got a little confirmation on something exciting, chat. It was a little confirmation on something exciting. Tell you? I can't say nothing. Just listen. If this is not the biggest Kaizo Coliseum we've ever done, I'm going to be shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Shocked. What stuff's on the table? All right, let me pee. I will be right back. There's no horse game right now. So enjoy.